Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to Construction Simulator 2 on the PS4. So we're starting off the first stage of the contract we picked up last time out, where we need to do a little bit of gardening work and build a pool house. We're also going to need to put a pathway in for the house as well, so that means I'm going to have to move the truck after this, because I guess that's where the pathway is going to go. But we'll dig out this little corner first of all. Shouldn't take too much work to do. Looks like we actually missed the truck with most of that. That's that load there. I think I just saw it all piling up by the side of the truck. Yeah, we are spilling a bit of it. Never mind. Not the end of the day. Well, not the end of the world is what I should have said, not the end of the day. Go. We actually got some in there. Oh, bright lights as the street lights just came on there. That made a difference. Need to do a bit more on this section over here by the look of it. This is taking me a fair bit longer than I thought it would to do this little section over here. There we go, that was it, final bucket. Oh, we're actually parked on top of the next one. Okay, so reset vehicle, driving mode. Pull forward a bit. Yeah, that should be enough. Back into function mode. While that's doing that, we will get back in the truck. You can see we spilled a little bit of dirt, but nothing too substantial. Park at a slightly different angle this time, maybe that might help. Of course, because we've moved vehicles, the camera is rotating automatically. Right. That's my biggest peeve about this game, is just the constant resetting of the camera choice. But then you all know that. You've heard me complain about that pretty much every single episode. I can't help it. It's just one of those things that, you know, it bugs me. About the only complaint I've had with this game so far. We've had some weird little graphical glitches just recently. I think that's possibly down to, you know, it's my PS4 running a bit hot rather than anything else. So hopefully we'll be able to get this one excavated a little bit quicker than last time. Get some lights on as well. There we go. Make it a little bit easier to see where we're digging. Oops. Got the arm caught on the back of the truck there. Just need to get a little bit closer, I think. There we go. And then we'll attack the nearest side to the camera as well, down here. Couple of nice big scoops of earth. Yeah, it's this area that needs a bit more work, isn't it? I think 1 or 2 more scoops and we should be done. There we go. Now we need to clear the area. So, reset the vehicle into driving mode. Pull that forward. Switch to the dump truck. Nope, don't store in the hall. And that's the first stage done. 12 grand in the bank. Very, very nice indeed. Right, what's next? Get some gravel. Okay. I get the feeling we're probably not going to need too much gravel. Let's see. Oh, we'll need a decent amount, but I'd say probably about half a truck. So we'll go drop off this soil, sell it, make a little bit of cash, and that'll fund some of the gravel. We'll still have to pay for a fair bit of it by the look of it. Let's get our lights on. And sort that damn camera out. There we go. More red lights. Blast our way through these ones. The next ones are going to catch us. Yeah, there they go. I'm watching the watching the lights for the other direction. When they start to change, I'll just put my foot down. There we go. And that's how to out-drag the standard cars if you want to have a little bit of a drag race. Because it's the only way you're going to do it. It takes so long to get going. Once they get up to speed, they're fine, but you know, they just judder and struggle to get started. So before we load the gravel, we obviously need to get rid of this soil. It's easy to do. Just back up and tip. There we go, we've got a grand. It all adds up. just going to go with half a truck. I think that should be all we'll need. That still cost me 8 grand. Ouch. That's quite a lot. But this job is easily going to give us the money that we need to be able to buy a new piece of equipment, and we'll probably buy the truck to go with our low loader. Although having said that, you know, we've been getting a lot of jobs that require cement. So it might be a better option is to just buy the cement mixer. Oh, and I got caught speeding as well. 3 miles an hour too fast. Like, the maximum fine you can get, I think, is 250 credits. I got 57 for going 3 miles an hour too fast. That is insane. Maybe we should do a running total. I don't think I'll do it, but if someone wants to go back and have a watch through, see just how much money I've racked up in fines so far, we could maybe do a running total as to how much I'm going to end up paying out by the end of the Let's Play. Do a sweepstake or something. Nearest answer wins absolutely nothing but the kudos. Right, let's tip this and see if we can do it without wedging the truck again. It seems to be my favourite little hobby in this game. Getting my dump truck wedged. So, turn off the camera mode onto function mode. You can tell that actually, you can see next to the speedo, you can see that's camera, that's function mode, just by clicking R3. So you can actually see very quickly at a glance which one you're on by looking at the symbol that you've got displayed. Going. There we go. That was it. We didn't even need a quarter of a truck. That's frustrating. Alright, so we've been paid for that one. What's next? We need concrete, pipes, shingles, and wood. Okay. We'll leave the truck there for now. Let's... No, wrong button. Let's move on to our flatbed here. And let's make our way over to the delivery site. Let's get the lights on. There we go. Oh, we can hear the tyres squealing. Pushing the rubber to the limits. Alright, so here we go. We're in the suppliers merchant. Now, the other thing we can do, obviously you saw me previously toggling through and buying equipment per stage. You can also just buy, and again, this is another comment that's been left by multiple people. You just is to filter and buy all the equipment you need for the entire job and take it all over in one go, and then you don't have to keep going back and forth. And yeah, it's a simple little thing. I didn't even think about that. So this is for the task only, and then you've got for the complete job, which just happens to be the same thing in this case. But you know, it is a way that you could get all of the equipment that you need in one go. So if you need parts for multiple stages, didn't I just order? Why won't it let me buy those? because I didn't actually manually... Yeah. There we go. So it's my fault. I didn't actually order them. I just moved the cursor across and pressed X and nothing happened because I hadn't placed an order, obviously. So we have everything we need. Let's get it all loaded up. There we go. No, wrong button. There we go. Into function mode. Let's get the arm raised up. Start loading our equipment. Or our supplies, I probably should say. So this looks to be concrete that we're loading up first. Then we've got our piping. There we go. And then the shingles. Can I reach? I should be able to. Yep, there we go. And now for the pallet of wood. Excellent stuff. So, we need to reset the vehicle, strap down the load, and go back into driving mode. Toggle that damn camera. I'm going to wait for the lights. They've had enough money out of me in fines over the last couple of episodes. Collisions, red lights. Some of those red lights obscenely annoying as well. Go on. It's going to get in my way. That one with a backhoe where we just reversed off the drive straight back onto the road. No weird angles, no nothing, just boom, hit me with a fine for that. It was the most bizarre red light violation I've ever come across. Because we didn't actually go anywhere near the light. But apparently we were close enough to trigger a warning and a fine. So we need to unload all of our equipment into that box. Let's unsecure the load. Function mode. And let's start picking things up one by one. Now for the concrete. We'll try and get the shingles out of the way next. There we go. And just a pallet of wood next. There we go. Leave the area. And after some time, ta-da, we have delivered materials. And that was it. That was the entire job. Wow. Very impressive. Right. We have money. We have quite a bit of money. So let's pay a trip to the vehicle dealership. Let's decide what's going to be the next thing to buy. I think we're probably going to go with a concrete mixer, just because I think we're going to need that for more, for more of our jobs than we're going to need the low loader, because we're only really going to need the low loader when it comes to the roller. So let's actually see what jobs are available right now. Yeah, see again, stuff that we've already kind of got, and then building a house, we need the cement mixer, so let's buy the cement mixer. We should have enough, I think, just to be able to buy that. And don't forget, of course, we can tap into loans now as well if we need to. Now that we're level 5, we can get a basic loan. So can we afford this? No, we can't. We are going to have to get a loan out. So let's go to the bank. Monthly interest rate is 4%. That's not too bad. Yeah, we'll take that loan out. Okay, so now we have some cash. So back to the vehicle dealership. And we'll actually buy the cement mixer. Fantastic, there we go. We have a little bit of money left over. So let's grab a new contract. And I think we should take the best one that we have, which is a standard residential house. So we need to excavate the foundation, concrete it, object delivery, place walls, place frames, second floor, place roof as well. That's a lot of work, actually. It's going to pay reasonably well, but that's going to be a long job. While we're here, just out of interest, yeah, so it's 97.5, 325 per minute to rent. Oh, we've got the vibrating roller now. Oh, look, we've got access to the coal planer and the asphalt paver. So hopefully we can start getting some jobs that require those as well. That'll be kind of cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of a break for a few minutes. I'm just going to let the clock run down on these missions and get a refresh and see what comes up. So I shall see you in just a moment. So we have some new jobs, and we have a small concrete pouring job, which is the perfect job to break in our brand new concrete mixer. So we'll take that one on. So we need to get into our now fully owned concrete truck. There we go. While we're waiting at the lights. Oh, this one does have a function camera. So we'll have to test that out when we come to pour the concrete. Let's make our way over to the gravel pit so we can get filled up. And it doesn't matter now that this is a leased, it's not a leased piece of equipment. Now that we own this, it doesn't matter if we just leave it with concrete sitting in there. Because we can, we don't have to worry about incurring penalties for having a lease. Well, I say penalties. You know, we don't have to keep continually paying a lease for, you know, a mixer that's sitting there with concrete in at our home base, waiting for a job with concrete in it, because we own the equipment now. So we can quite happily just leave this sitting there with concrete at the home base and not have to worry about how much it's going to cost us to just sit there and wait until we get the next job that needs concrete. That's no longer going to be an issue for us. I'm taking these corners a little bit too fast. There we go. So we'll fill this all the way up to the top. There we go. 14 grand that concrete cost us. Quite expensive. We're going to make most of that back on this job, and then we'll have a lot of leftover concrete for the next job as well. And hopefully that'll be a bit more of an involved job. I went for a short job because, you know, we're running short on time for this episode, so I didn't want to. Yeah, if there was a short, easy job that we could do, it wouldn't take too long. It was more preferable to starting a job and carrying that over to another episode. Slow down for the camera. It's caught us a few times already now. There we go. Could have shortcut through the car park, but we haven't had to wait that long, so it's not a major issue. Try and avoid clipping that car there. Oh, while we're here, any medals in this little block over here that we haven't collected yet? No. And you know what? We haven't checked the gravel pit either. I wouldn't be at all surprised if there's a medal hiding somewhere at the gravel pit that we can have a look for. Is there one over here in this alcove? Yes, there is. I had a feeling there might be one over here. So we'll quickly nip in and grab that medal. There we go. Number 13. We are starting to make some real headway on those now. And now we'll scoot along the road to the next job. I'm pretty sure there's a medal somewhere over here that we might need to collect as well from a previous job. Just double checking the area. Not seeing anything in the immediate vicinity. You can see there's our concrete requirement. There's all the equipment lined up from our previous job still blocking the road. Traffic's waiting to get through. Never mind, we'll resettle that back to the home depot in a moment. Let's get this job done first of all. So, quick check again for medals. Not seeing anything nearby, so let's get ourselves positioned. There we go. So we want to go to the shoot extension, and there is a function camera, so let's check that one out. Oh, I see. So it literally just centers the camera over the chute itself. Start pouring our concrete. Whiz down the opposite side. The good thing is that we don't waste any concrete when we're pouring into an area and it just won't go in. You can see that the bar just isn't going down. So we just need to reposition this a little bit better now for the final bits. So we back up to here. And then rotate that around. And there we go. Task complete. We used up about half the tank. Clear the area. And there we go. Small concrete pouring job is done with a little bit of a total bonus as well, thanks to our skill point. Fantastic. So we've got some extra XP, some extra cash. And that is the end of another episode. So, damn red lights again. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So we'll get all the equipment back to the home base and start looking at other jobs, and that is the end, as I say, of another episode. So thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more Construction Simulator 2 here on the PS4 very soon.